St. Michael and All Angels Episcopal Church. Here in this holy place, Christ is proclaimed, the love of God is known, and the Spirit whispers, peace. In this house of prayer there is meaning and purpose, while even beyond our shores we are the hands and feet of Jesus. Come along on a visual journey. Let us draw closer to the significance of servanthood, as a few of our 38 ministries are revealed. Witness these treasured traditions of service and feel the infectious passions that mark the present. Yet we must go forward, for the time is drawing near to unleash new visions and expand our current mission.
We're a very diverse congregation, and we continue to grow a little bit every year. For all of the things that are going on in mainline Protestant Christianity, for some reason, God is using us as an icon of hope, and I think that's a lot to be entrusted with.
There's something about when you get together with other folks and you're doing God's work, there is a joy there that it's hard to describe.
I'm the head of the St. Michael's Prayer Chain. It's a group it's kind of a behind the scene group of about 100 people that daily pray for those in need within the parish, or friends of the parish, or people in the military, or people traveling, those that have departed, all different issues. But I get names emailed to me from all different sources, and I kind of coordinate and send out prayer requests to the people on the chain.
I first learned about the Haiti ministry actually talking to some other parishioners who had been involved with the ministry. They had traveled to Haiti before. Today we educate over 200 kindergarten through sixth graders at St. Paul's School in Torbec, Haiti.
The music program has really kept me here every Sunday. We're not just here to make great music, we're here to make an offering to God.
I came to St. Michael's, and the moment I walked up those stairs, I felt like I was being hugged. And, everyone was so nice, they were so welcoming, so warm, and it sparked an interest in me.
Children and youth ministries is important because that is the age where faith is most easily developed and the most easily received.
This is the kind of place that a diversity of people can find home because it isn't one thing or the other. It really is this wonderful mix of a number of traditions that are expressed in various ways in worship and small group, and the Christian formation we do really represents sort of the broad blessing of the Episcopal Church.
What do we have to do? What do we have to use for all those things that God's entrusting to us? I take that trust God has placed in this congregation as a huge responsibility.
I've had a dear bishop tell me that there are only two things that happen in the church. There is no such thing as maintaining the church. You're either going forward and you're growing, or you're dying.
St. Michael's means a place that I can get in touch with myself. When the clergy recesses out and we do the bidding at the end of the service, and it's a reminder that we're called to come here each Sunday so that we can turn around and go out the door and do the work of God's work in the world. And I think that's why St. Michael's means so much to me. Because if you're not going to get that here, where are you going to get that?
The community that we share here at St. Michael's is something that's maybe lacking in our society, and I think the strength and the just community that you derive from having a place like St. Michael's is, you just can't put a value on it. It's just touched my life beyond measure.
Stop asking for little things. Dream, feel encouraged and courageous enough to dream the big dream. If God can give us the inspiration for that, then we should be able to come up with the resources to make those things happen.
our forebears shared a commitment to bring this church and its message into being. As we celebrate 6 decades of splendor, we know that no magic sustains St. Michael's, just hearts and minds responding in gratitude with gifts wonderfully and freely given. This parish is alive with hope and possibility to perpetuate our sacred trust and fulfill our financial obligations. Won't you help us fulfill that trust? The journey begins here, in this place where God's glory abides. We call it home.